I am from living up.
Check one. Hey.
either be Suzanne, but I didn't know if you wanted to pick that.
Backstage. And just be invisible. Oh, you guys maybe want to just go out and it's just Good morning, everybody. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap 3 times. If you can hear me, clap 4 times. Oh, I'm still waiting. Good morning, everybody. We are super. Okay, listen up. We are super excited to have you here at this performance today. Now, the 5th graders are maybe a little nervous, so we want to be good audience members, right? Good listeners. We are going to be live streaming this to the school that the dance troupe was at the last time they were doing this work. It hasn't been very long. They're live streaming to Duluth. So it's going to be really important for you to not be talking during the performance. It's going to be music. You know, there'll be times to laugh and stuff because some of it's pretty funny, but some of it's more serious. I don't think any of it's real sad, but some of it's more serious. We need you to be able to be in your space on your bumpers, okay? The performers are going to come all the way up to this line. So first grade, you cannot have you any closer than you already are, okay? And we have, how long till Duluth, do you think? Calling them now. Yeah, that'd be great.
Good morning, everyone. How many of you were here 2 weeks ago when we performed at that end of the gym? Yes? Good. Well, now we get to let the fifth graders perform, and we're going to get to watch, and we're excited about that. Where's the fourth grade? Raise your hand. Hi, fourth grade. Hi. And you guys must be third grade. You're so tall. Second? Fifth? First? Wow, that's amazing. You guys are so growing up. So, as your principal was just telling you, the fifth graders have worked super, super, super hard. They've been having fun, but every day for 4 hours, 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the afternoon, each of the fifth grade classes has worked with one of us in the company to create this performance. So this is the first time, you're seeing the first time ever that this is being performed. So that, in the theater world, is called a premiere. It's also used in film. When something's performed for the first time, and you guys are the audience for the premiere. So we're excited to have you here. And we're also going to have the Duluth, hopefully, fifth graders watching. And what I'd love to know, when you get done watching the show today and you go back to your classrooms and you talk with your teachers, I would love you to talk about what things you learned new about the fifth graders because of what they did in the performance. What did you learn new about your fifth grade class, okay? I bet some of you have siblings in the fifth grade class. Is that true? Who has a brother or sister performing in the fifth grade class today? A lot of you. Okay, so here's the deal. For you that have a brother or sister in the fifth grade class, you absolutely have to give them a big congratulations today after they finish when you go home, okay? Because this is a big deal. Yes, and hopefully you'll get to do it next time too. So you know it'll be very, very important. How are we doing? Bri? Still talking. Still talking. I'm still talking. Okay, what are we talking about? Let's see. Who remembers one thing from our company performance 2 weeks ago? Tell me one thing you remember. Yes, my friend here in the front. Did we ever get that ball down? Who did that? Scott? Scott did it, right? I forgot about that. It was Jesse. Sorry, Scott. I couldn't remember who got that ball up there. Yeah, that was funny. That's never happened before. Live theater, you can't predict. Yeah, back in the back, back. Yep, can you stand up so I can see you? Thank you. Shh, shh. Wait, voice is off, Bamber. Voice is off so I can hear the fourth grader in the back. Can you talk loud? Right, we use gestures to tell a story. Good memory and good vocabulary word. Right here, second row, yeah. Can you stand up? Oh, at the end we did the sign language, right? And we'll do it again today, the thank you for your beautiful dance. You remember that. Good for you. What about you, first grader? Yes. Yes, Viking fan, right here. You sing My Only Sunshine. Do you sing it better than we do? I bet you do. Yeah. Do you think we weren't very good? Yeah, we weren't very good. How are we doing? Live theater. You gotta love it. One last comment from the gentleman in the green shirt. Great. You remember us dancing and doing that kind of stuff. Great. You know what? You're about to see the fifth graders dance and do that kind of stuff. And you might even see some adults. I don't know. It's possible. You never know. Right? All right. So we are happy to present the premiere of Family Albums starring Bamber Valley fifth grade class.
Something like our personal family, you know? But now that I'm actually in it, I feel it's more of our classroom family and our personal family. We talk about both of them. So, yeah. Hi, my name is Elijah. I work with Mrs. Catherine. My teacher is Mr. Rochester, and what family albums means to me is that people, even though you're not related to them, you can still consider them as your family. Lo que yo aprendí de Family Album es que muchas personas son de diferentes lugares y que todas las personas tienen diferentes cosas que muchas personas no saben y que todos son diferentes de su manera. Hi, my name is Joseph, and I'm working with Suzanne for my teaching artist from Mr. Hustle. And if I would give advice to somebody who's doing a family album, I would say that it's really important to know your cues. I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, if you just pay attention, like it's really important, like for the cues to enter or leave, because it could mess up the whole thing. But yeah, you don't have to stress because it's really easy to just do it.
We compound traditions old and new, from families near, far, and cultures all over the world. We find meaning in the stories passed down to us and create new traditions and lessons every yesterday. The culture.
Our traditions remind us that we come from legacy and rich history. We keep our traditions alive to honor those who came before us and to celebrate our future together.
In the Czech Republic, Michaela's family would buy 2 or 3 carp, which are fish, at a market around Christmas time. They celebrate the holiday by putting up a tree and making soup with the carp. They display the scales from the fish into the shape of a horseshoe because that is the symbol of good luck. Jing's favorite tradition is that every weekend, all of his family gets together to visit. And they sing karaoke. And they eat dinner. And they laugh. And Jing and his cousins get to play video games. When Patrick came to Minnesota from England, he had to get used to the long flight, 6 hours. Patrick was so excited to see his very first snow. And his very first snow came on his birthday. Patrick visits his grandmother every summer in London. And while there, he always makes sure to bring home some yummy Cadbury chocolate. Our traditions come from across the globe and extend into the far reaches of our life, from everyday to the extravagant. But this much is true: culture and traditions remind us that we are not alone and that we can always find something to celebrate. So let's celebrate.
I am from living up on a big hill. Help me help you. I will miss my older brother, my mom's wise advice, an uncontrolled love of reading. I am from speaking English and Spanish, wrestling with my brothers, games of hand and foot, playing piano. A desk filled with art supplies, a taste for old songs, left say once a year. Being the middle child. I am from Keep Your Head Up, Dancing with Feeling, Being Sincere, November 26th, all girls in my whole family. I am from 3 cats, 2 dogs, and I never counted the fish. My own room, having a pick in my hair, restaurant food every night, mystical creatures living in South Korea. I am from my brother's basketball games, bowling every Saturday, mud on cleats, popcorn every Friday night, being kind to others, wanting to be a storm chaser, the Badlands and Black Hills.
Regiment to a soldier, mama starts pushing that wedding again. Yeah, you wanna do right, but not right. Oh, your mind.
Good evening, and welcome to.
We talked about this.
Okay, I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Yes. Garden.
Okay, can see this is really important to you. So, thank you for the suggestion. Good morning, and welcome to Bamber Valley Elementary. I'm here mining, not for gold, not for diamonds. No, I'm after something much more precious. Family, history, stories, ancestry. I'm here with Mrs. Rash, fifth grade teacher here at Bamber Elementary.
Teo Acosta,
Sebastian Bari,
Lucero Beltran,
Avery Cannon,
Ramad Coley,
Adeline Crum,
Gregorio Cruz Martinez,
Mary Daniels,
Elijah Enke,
Karsten Ernst,
Cole Flowers,
Samantha Hacker,
Ryder Colby,
Greenlee Laughlin,
Anat Laura Lara,
Braden Mallon,
Ethan McPherson,
Amaris Meeks,
Tatiana
Carlos Morales, Brooklyn Pagel,
Ethan Paul,
Joshua Robinstein,
Nicole Sanson,
Samuel Shao,
Neil Tollefson,
Rachel Trinidad Marin,
Emily Wiederholm,
Demarion Williams.
Eden Williams. Today we will be
trading eggs for groceries, musicians on a cruise ship.
Wait.
Mama did gymnastics.
Do you hear that?
Collected salt and pepper
I think we're getting close
a
to
stubborn
something.
mule.
Okay, yeah,
Ran
let's
away
dig over
from
here.
home and joined the army.
Hey, can I get
Didn't
some
want to be a
kids?
farmer. Collected tractors. Taking a bath in the sink. A
Let's
stowaway.
dig over here. See
Had
what
a
we can
knitting
find.
company. Came from Puebla. Houses with no windows. The trip was cut short and he found himself in Argentina. When I was a baby, I never cried once.
5.
Andrew was a farmer and a tailor.
6.
My grandpa joined the Air
Everybody.
Force.
7.
The river overflowed.
Everybody.
We
8.
were rescued by a helicopter.
Everybody.
Mill workers. City
Wow, look at
a trip
this.
to California.
Hey, come on over here. I think we
Parents
found
met
something.
At the airport. Milton
Look at
Hershey.
this. Look at all these
Parents met in
memories.
chemistry class. The biggest marshmallow fight ever. My mom's board exam in Chicago. A miracle baby. Engineers and doctors. Buried at sea.
Wow. Look at all these memories. And go. And go. And go. Switch. 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 And up.
This is my 13th year at Bamber Valley, and I have many memories of past classes. Every year, it's so exciting to see who will be in my new class family. There are many personalities and different ways to learn, and I'm always impressed by the kindness and energy of a fifth grader. So I'd like to give you a peek of a typical day in the life here at Bamber Valley and what our class looks like. 5, 6, 7, 8.
and creativity brings us all closer together. And this group,
7, 8.
our class family is supportive and caring. Our class family is full of energy. They are very social and comfortable with one another. And the diversity is something that I treasure. Our Bamber family is diverse. Diversity is the driving engine in our class family. We all come from many walks of life and bring with us many experiences. And we make sure to honor those differences while making new connections with one another every day. We are a social bunch. Although we may be chatty at times, I would much rather a class that is comfortable talking with one another than a class that feels divided. We listen to each other, and in that way we grow, learning from and adding to our class discussion. Our Bamber family supports one another through the good times and the bad. Through fun Fridays and low energy Mondays. Trust is huge. And this is where trust is built. Our Bamber family has the energy. Every day I show up to work knowing that this class family will be the next movers and shakers. They are full of energy. Energy that will one day run this world. Their infectious smiles and level of curiosity make this class family a joy to be around. All right, class, let's get to work. Sit down. Switch. Off the back. Stand up. Turn around. Stand on the chair. Do a little dance. Turn around. Jump down together. Sit down. High five. Inside line, line up for reset. Go. Everybody come in for recess. Go. Please sit down. My amazing classroom family. 5, 6, 7, 8.
grandma taught me how to bake sugar cookies.
My grandma taught me how to sew.
My grandma taught me how to knit. My grandma taught me how to feed a horse.
Mi abuelita me enseñó cómo cuidar de una cortada infectada.
Mi abuelita me enseñó cómo cocinar.
Mi abuelita me enseñó cómo montar un caballo.
Mi abuelita me enseñó cómo leer en español.
My grandpa taught me how to shuck corn. My grandpa taught me how to ride a dirt bike.
My grandpa taught me how to play darts.
And my grandpa taught me how to set the hook on a fishing line. Mi abuelo me enseñó cómo jugar fútbol.
Mi abuelo me enseñó cómo jugar fútbol también.
When my grandfather was my age, all he wanted to be was a farmer, and then he became a farmer and served in the army.
One of my grandpas was a farmer and the other was a police officer, and that is how my grandparents met.
My grandpa doesn't remember what he wanted to be when he was young, but he does remember the one thing he did not want to be, and that was a farmer.
Mi abuela es una enfermera, mi abuelo es un doctor. Los dos son los que quieren hacer.
My grandma wanted to be an English teacher and a nurse. I want to be a nurse.
My mom wanted to be a veterinarian.
I want to be a visual artist. I want to be a fashion designer. Yo quiero ser una cocinera.
I want to be in the army just like my grandpa.
When you stay grande, yo quiero ser un fútbol jugador.
When I grow up, I want to be a baseball player or a pilot. When I grow up, I want to be an NBA player.
When we grow up,
we want to be NFL players.
And I want to be a teacher like my dad.
When I am older, I want to be a dad and have 7 children, 1 for each day of the week. And I want to be a doctor and find the cure for cancer.
Yo quiero ser un doctor también.
My grandma was in the CIA. Shh. My mom is an accountant, and I want to be a chef.
I want to be a lawyer, a public defender, because I know one and I really look up to him.
Cuando yo crezca, yo quiero ser un ingeniero.
I want to be a doctor and a teacher.
I want to be a dance teacher when I grow up. Yo quiero ser un policía para hacer este mundo un mejor lugar. Yo quiero ser un pediatra y la primera mujer presidente del mundo.
Yo quiero ser una fotógrafa. I want to be an interpreter to help people understand one another better.
Crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that can go to space. With the air, like I don't care. Even by the way. Because I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want. Hey. Take your bad news, talking this and that. Hey. Well, give it all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, you'll be just fine. Get loose. Bitch, to you, don't waste your time. Because that's clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want. Here we go. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down, never too high. Bring me down, bring me down, can't run. Bring me down, never too high. To bring me down, so bring me down. Clap along if you feel like home without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want. You reckon it ain't no. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Hey, clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Yeah. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that can go to space. With the air, like I don't care. Even by the way. Because I'm clap along if you feel like a like happiness is true. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want. Hey. Take your bad news, talking this and that. Hey. Well, give it all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, you'll be just fine. Get loose. Bitch to you, don't waste your time. Because that's clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want. Here we go. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down. Levels too high, bring me down. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down. Levels too high to bring me down. So bring me down. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want. Reckon it ain't go. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Did you guys enjoy what you saw? Good. We end all of our classes and sessions all around the world with a phrase from English Sign Language. The phrase is thank you for your beautiful dancing, voice, and hard work. So we're going to teach it to you. We're all going to do it with. Here we go. Bring your hand up to your chin. You bring it straight down. That's thank you. 4, point to your forehead, bring it straight out. Take your palm and try to see everybody in the space. Take that same hand and wipe across your face and pop it. That's beautiful. That's
Fifth grade, we're going to stay here. We're going to stay here. While they leave, fifth graders are going to sit so we can talk to Duluth students. Thank you for being our first audience, first and fourth graders. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to tell the fifth graders what a great job they did when you see them later today. Thank you. You are
Sunshine, she's here to make a break. I'm a hot air balloon that can go to space. With the air, like I don't care about the way. Because I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is true. Because clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want. Hey. Here come bad news talking this and that. Hey. Well, give it all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, you'll be just fine. Get loose. Things to you, don't waste your time. Because that clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
I've seen that one.
If you feel like happiness is true.
We're told to put it.
Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want. Here we go. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down. That was too high to bring me down. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down. That was too high to bring me down. So bring me down. Come along if you feel. Come along if you feel like happiness is true. Come along if you feel like happiness is true. Come along if you feel like that's what you want. Break it and go. Come along if you feel like a woman without a roof. Come along if you feel like happiness is true. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want.
Hey! Captain America! I'm really hoping we get some Captain America!
on the floor. You guys see me?
All right, go find your seats. Exact same spot.
Sit down, please.
Hey, that's not going to happen. Stop. Sit down. I don't know how I know, I'm not afraid of that. I just don't know if we can hear them.
The microphone? Yeah. Yeah, it says they don't say I don't know. We're not in the this happened. Yeah, they muted themselves.
They did?
Yeah, they muted themselves.
I don't know if I muted myself.
No. If they did mute themselves, we would I send a message. No,
I don't know how to, I'm assuming we're not, because that's them,
Yeah.
and that's us.
You, Silas, that's them. That's them. That's their mic. That's their mic, not us.
Are you sure? There's Catherine and Scott.
It's off. See the little like
Where?
Are they hearing
It's really confusing.
Yeah.
We have a lot of voices telling us what to do.
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Are all three?
No.
Are all?
Suzanne.
Yeah. Hi. Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you see us?
Can you see us?
I can see you. Can you see us?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, it's a little late. I think we're a little late time.
Okay. Is Dan there?
Is Dan there?
No, Dan had a day off today.
Of all day.
There's
Jebba.
I know.
Jebba.
There's Jebba.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hi, Jebba.
Hi, Gemma.
Hi, Suzanne.
Go where?
So where?
Okay. So Jebba.
Gemma.
I think we should start with some of the asking questions of the band about their experience. And we'll need to have them stand up.
Okay, we keep losing you.
Okay.
We don't hear you now.
You don't hear us
Do I
now?
need to do something? Do I need to do something on my end?
So tell me what to do.
Now I hear you.
Okay. Okay. Kathy, can you have a student of
Yes.
the Bangor students?
Does anybody have a question that they would like to ask to students? All right, come on up. Yep.
Ask them to say
Get a
their
speaker.
name, which class they're from.
So
Your name is, what's your name?
I'm Rachel, and I'm from Miss Lofton's class, and
Scott was your-
Scott was my instructor. And my question was, how did you still do 2 hours of work a day?
Did you have school, you mean?
Yeah.
Question was, did we still do hours of work a day?
Is that Scott?
Yeah.
Why don't we take
Hi,
Scott.
Scott.
How's being a goalie going?
I didn't want to be a goalie anymore.
Good job, you remembered.
So Hayden is going to answer this
Also,
question.
I've got a haircut.
What class you're in?
Thank you, Steph.
I am Hayden. And I work with Scott. Oh yeah. Yes. And we did more than.
I can't understand 2 hours.
We're losing. We've lost the feed again. We can't hear anything.
We did 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours.
They already said that in the beginning.
So you get your question.
So we're going to have another student ask a question, maybe from Jimbo's class.
Susan's class. Who was in Suzanne's class? They would like to ask a question. You were? Trenton, come on up. You were in Suzanne's class?
And who you worked with?
Who your name, your teacher, and who you worked with. There you go. You can see yourself in there.
I'm Trenton, and I worked with Miss Suzanne in Mr. Kopp's class. And my question is, how was it?
Who was in Mr.
We're going to have a student respond.
All right, they're going to answer the question of how was it.
My name is Olivia, and I'm in Mr. Huss' class. And it was a fun experience. Performance.
Okay. Do we have another from Jeba's class?
Go ahead, get down. You see yourself in there.
Okay. Hi, my name is Jossie, and I am from Miss Edmonds' class, and I worked with Catherine. And my question is, what was your favorite part of what you did?
You gotta speak loudly.
Loudly? Did they hear?
I don't know. Ask him. Scott, did you hear me?
Did you hear me?
Yes, we did.
My favorite part was probably doing Ryan's and I'm from Mr. Vesta's class, and mine's my favorite part was probably doing the exercise.
Okay.
Like doing plays and balancing activities.
Okay. Elliot, do you have a question for my class now? What's it going to be?
Did you guys learn anything new about your classmates?
All right. Is that our end or your end?
The feedback was our end.
I still ain't on that.
So we are going to have students from our class ask questions to the Congdon.
Okay.
Have them watch the show early.
Oh, we haven't seen our show yet. Can we go watch our show?
Of course.
Thank you, Scott. All right, we're just getting him, this little boy again.
So
My name is Nicole. I'm in Mrs. Nash's class, and I worked with Gus. And my question, what was your favorite part of the performance, or who you worked with?
What was the question?
The question was, what was part of the performance or what you did in class?
What's your favorite?
What you did in class?
What was your favorite part?
In the class.
Or the performance?
Oh, my favorite part was speaking my paragraph that I wrote and that Scott helped me with.
Should I reboot this or something?
Jeremy there,
We can't see you.
Yeah, is Jeremy there? It looks like the camera on your Chromebook is failing.
Mine is?
Yeah. But we can hear you fine.
Okay.
So if
So
the student wants to keep answering, that would be fine.
do I need to plug it in or something? It's all plugged in.
We can hear you. It's just the camera. It's just Chromebook.
Can you go get? All right. So did you hear Elliot's response?
Scarlett, go get Mrs.
Okay.
Miller, please. Tell her we need her. Thank you. I said Scarlett.
So we are going to have another Bamber ask a question. Gabe. So Gabe, say your name and please.
My name is Gabe, and I'm with God and my question is, what emotion you're doing now?
We're gonna have to repeat that.
Stop. You're not helping.
What
All we hear is the word
emotion did you feel during
Okay. I need somebody from Mr. Kopp's class. What emotion did you feel? Okay, who you are, who's Kopp's you, and who you worked with.
I'm Leif, and I'm in Mr. Kopp's class, and I worked with Miss Suzanne. And it was kind of exciting, but it was like scary going and having everybody watch your performance.
So they said it was exciting, but scary at the same time. How many people in here felt that way too? So we have another question.
Okay.
My name is Lena. In Mrs. Robinson's class. What's your favorite part? About like?
What was your favorite part about the performance?
What was your favorite part about what?
The performance.
Oh, all right. Somebody from Mrs. Edmonds' class. Somebody from Mrs. Edmonds' class. Aubrey? Paul said our Chromebooks.
What you saw, what you just saw.
Oh, favorite part of their performance is stop. We're thinking.
Okay.
Well, a lot of the kids are. Aubrey is thinking right now, but a lot of the kids yelled the backflip.
Yeah.
And what else did you? What else did you like?
I liked the part where.
Tell them who you are.
Oh, okay. My name's Aubrey, and I liked the part when all like the teachers or the staff showed their baby pictures.
Did you hear that, Scott? Say it louder so she can hear you.
I like the part when the staff.
Start taking kids to my class.
When the staff had the pictures in front of their faces.
Great, where the staff had.
Were those baby pictures?
Those were baby pictures, and that was choreographed by us. So we have another question.
Okay.
My name is Aiden, and I was in your first class and and was it difficult when you tried many times or like a little bit?
So
Was it difficult? What?
How much did you practice the dance?
Okay, I think it's my class's turn, right?
Yes.
My class's turn. We've already answered. Let's go. Let's see, our boy, girl, boy. I'm ready for girl, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. You've been watching this. The question is, how many times did you have to practice?
My name is Autumn, and I'm from Mrs. Loftein's class, and I worked with Scott, and we practiced for probably like 2 hours a day for 2 weeks.
All right, we have another question.
Hi, my name is Natalie. And I work with Kat. The question is, what do you change about your
What was the question?
The question was, would it change anything about the dance?
Would you have changed anything about the dance?
Which one?
No. You would have changed anything?
No. I'm. My name?
Yes.
I'm Caden. I'm in Mr. Kopp's class, and no, I wouldn't have changed anything.
Good answer.
Oh, mine's. Yeah.
Mrs. Lofstein.
Yes, Scott.
We would love to have you. And ask questions for the Bamber teachers ask questions.
All right. My question is, was this their first year? We kind of knew what we were getting into, and I was just curious if it was their first year.
Hi, I'm Lene Rash, 5th grade. Actually, our third that we did the resident. Every time was completely different. I will say that this is the earliest in the and it makes a big difference, I think, in terms of building more. So I think we'll do it.
Oh. So this is your third year, but it's earlier in the year. Is that what you said?
Yes, we've normally done it closer to MCA time, like February, March. But we've run into.
Oh.
So we avoided snow days and did it right now. We figured the month of December was kind of crazy time anyway, so we added to the crazy.
Want to ask a question? Okay. Yeah, this was our second year, and our first year, of course, we didn't know what we were getting into, and I think this year we pretty much jumped in with both feet and gave whatever they wanted. We gave to them because it was well worth our time and our effort. And we found a lot of support from our families and our principal and other teachers. It's like they couldn't get enough. Did you feel the same?
We did, especially now that this is our second year. We definitely felt that. The next time you do it, give them 4 hours a day and watch the magic happen.
4 hours a day?
4 hours. We do it in the afternoon.
How long is your day? Yeah.
We have from 9 until students.
Oh, so yours is about the same. We're from 7:30 to about 2:15. So we're about the same.
Give them 4.
Wow. Love to hear a question from Edmund. Deba.
She had to answer my phone.
Did answer.
This was your first year, though.
Yes. You will have a Bamber teacher asking a question Got one comment.
Okay.
Got one comment.
And then ask me.
Hi, my name's Mrs. Robin.
Hi, my name's Mrs. Robin.
I worked with Brian, which was amazing. My question is to you, having lived in Duluth for 6 years, I know how important Lake Superior is. Is that a natural connection? Or was that like an idea?
Can you please repeat that? We can't hear you.
I lived in Duluth for 6 years, so I know how important Lake Superior is. Was that a natural connection for your entire group? Or was that the idea of just 1 or 2 people?
I would say it was a natural connection for the entire group. Just the lake itself, as you know, is home for us. And so there's so many reasons why people have come to this area. So that's why we incorporated it into our choreography. Where did you live? Were you in Lakeside?
What was that?
Where'd you live in Duluth?
I lived on Skyline Parkway for a while, and then up on the hill, not too far from the mall.
Teach in Duluth?
No, I didn't.
I had
kids in Duluth, but I didn't live in Duluth.
Okay. Did you go to college up here?
Nope.
Okay. Neat. Okay. Oh, wow. That's neat.
But I love your city.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Mrs. Robinson.
All right, we have one more.
Bamber teacher. It's for. Hi, I am and over the last 2 weeks, I have seen such an emotional bond build with my children. And it is such a overwhelming feeling for these kids and to see how they worked so well together. I am sure that you have felt the same thing. I guess I wanted to know, has it continued for you, or is this something that only lasts as long as the dance team is in the building?
I would say last year and this year both. No, the feeling of community continues. Morning meeting is a big part of all of our days, and sharing traditions and cultures and what we did over the weekend. And at this time of year during the holiday season, we're writing stories and continuing kind of along the lines of our IMs, where we're from and who we are. So I actually like doing it at the beginning of the year. This is our second time doing it at the beginning of the year because we kind of carry it through the rest of the year. So it's kind of a good icebreaker for us to get to know our students on a deeper level in the beginning of the year.
Jeba, do you have a question?
Oh, goodness. All right. I'm Mrs. Edmonds, teacher in Duluth. My biggest question for you teachers, moving forward, since this is your 3rd year, do you guys still have a connection with the students that have been in the family albums from the previous years? Go to my room. We need to chat now.
My name is Mr. Rester. I worked with Catherine. I don't know if it's specifically the kids that are in the dance crew. I know we will always have that bond. I know when kids come back, or if you see them, one of the things that they mention, if they were one of our previous dance groups, they would say, "Oh, do you remember when we did that dance?" But I think the teachers, our 5th grade team in general, is just really good about keeping that communication, or at least keeping that relationship with former students when we see them out and about. But yes, there is that special connection that they remember back to 5th grade because of this experience.
All right. Anybody else have another question?
Yes. So on that we are going to close. And I would love to have the sign language closing.
I can't see.
So
we
if
can't see.
so
We can't
if-
see.
And we are going to do it once with voice, without. Over. Did we hear that?
What was that, Scott?
I said, did you hear that we're going to do the closing?
Yes. Yes.
Great, great.
But we can't see you.
You can't see us?
No, we haven't been able to see you for a while. Can you see us?
No, we cannot. But we're all going to try to do it with voice.
All right, let's listen for direction.
Down. Ready. One. Two.
Let's see if they're going to do it silent.
3. All right.
We have just made history. The first family album live stream across Minnesota. Thank you so much, Bamber. Thank you so much, Falcon. You did an amazing
All right, Miss Edmonds' class, you may go. Thank you for coming.
Fifth graders, don't leave yet. Fifth graders,